What is going on, beautiful people, and welcome to the only place in the universe that supplies you fuel for your dreams, goals, and entrepreneur ambitions for the free reality TV, people. And as always, we are here with another episode of It's D and You, and it's a very special episode, people, because it is the Kobe episode, people. Yes, episode 8. Episode 8, our Kobe episode. Yeah, we have our $100 giveaway as well, so you guys stay tuned for that. As always, I appreciate you guys for continuing to show love, commenting, sharing, all of that, man. Because as I say, literally every episode, I feel like you guys get so much out of, the questions I get offline. So I'm glad we can bring it to this platform and continue to take over Instagram, continue to take over YouTube, Facebook, and all the social media platforms. You feel me? Right? So before we announce our winners, let's get into our questions real quick. And then we'll get into, that $100. Giveaway, all right? So, our first question, comes from the Prez. I've never said your Instagram name out loud, which is funny because I'm gonna try to read it. So if I did pronounce it wrong, my bad. So Fafilina, you gotta text me and how to pronounce it, but Fafilina, aka the Prez is what I call her. Her question is investing when you don't have a lot of cash, okay? So she's speaking in regards to real estate, right? Investing in real estate when you don't have a lot of cash. The best way to kind of leverage that is how I did it, right? I did have some cash, so it's kind of off, but what I was able to do is I put my sweat into the work and I aligned myself with the person with cash. So what I was able to do, especially the first 3 years of real estate where I was wholesaling and flipping homes eventually, is I would bring them the property. My partner would then bring the cash and then we would split the profits like that. So it didn't take much capital beyond, gas money. Wi-Fi is free if you go to Starbucks, McDonald's, Panera Bread, wherever, right? And then you just got to find the properties. You have to know how to find them, whether you're kind of looking through lists, if you're driving for dollars. That is one way you can kind of learn to invest in real estate with no cash, right? Some other ways is it's going to take a little bit more money, but also you can kind of buy lists to call people, right? You can call absentee owners. You can call people who only live in Alaska. You can call international people. That does cost a little bit of money, but it's, a ROI on your investment. You get one house, that's what? Depending on if you're flipping it, acting as a realtor, wholesaling it, you can go anywhere from 10 to 100 G's, depending on the property, right? So, a small couple $100 can be a nice ROI on investment, guys. So, and then as you guys see right now, social media is an amazing platform to kind of get into real estate and, invest in real estate by, getting clientele from posting videos, giving them value, giving them education. So those are a few ways for you guys to really learn how to invest in real estate for little to no money down. Also, what I used to do, guys, free game, the library. Go to the damn library. It's so much free game there. No one is there, but they have so many free programs, so many great books for you to literally just read. I used to go to Barnes & Noble. Check this out. This is how I learned about LLCs. I went to Barnes & Noble for like 3 hours and I grabbed LLCs for Dummies and I took pictures of all the pages that I needed, so I learned how to create an LLC just like that for free. So you guys can do that, curtail it to whatever you want to do. Once again, there's so much free stuff out there, people just not using it. So hope that helps. Great question, Prez. So our next question comes from the Sam Core, okay? She actually gave us 2. So the first one is 5-year and 10-year goals, or where do you see your life going? I'm gonna answer both of them, right? So in 5 years, that's great. I got a number of goals. So definitely, my vision is mogul vision, right? So 5 years, I definitely should, have a nice portfolio in regards to rental properties that's generating 6 figures, right? My realtor business will be so established, I no longer have to, prospect. I'm generating 6 figures just based off of y'all for continuing to send me, family members, friends, and all of that, right? That's just the real estate space. I see, probably towards the end of 5 years is once I'll start getting into some commercial things as well. But also, I'm having a children's book come up, right? So I'll probably have 3 or 4 by then because it's going to be a super dope series that you are all going to love and all that stuff. Then once this virus should be done by then, should have some public speaking revenue coming in as well. And then doing some dope things continuously with, YouTube, Instagram, and things of that nature and generating, a living off of that. So that's what the 5-year plan looks like. 10 years, I would love to, Shark Tank, right? So I love that. So I would love to be in a position to be a quote unquote, angel investor. I see a dope business that I love. I would love to be able to just jump into that, say, yo, here's 100 G's. I want, 15% of the company. I have all the tools in place to help you become great, right? I would love to be able to do things like that, right? Definitely would like to have, some strip malls as well to continue to just grow generational wealth.
Oh, large. You got money. He got money. Get it all for him.
Right? Some nonprofit organizations I have planned for especially young Black boys, in that middle school to elementary range is what I plan to have implemented, right? So I can just kind of show them differently, right? You can make M's without being a rapper or a hooper. You can start your own business. I learned how to start my own business after a college education, which is crazy, and I won't rant about that, but there's so much out there to be exposed to. So that's what the 10-year plan is gonna look like. Probably 10 years from now, I have probably my first son, DJ. I know y'all hate hearing me say I'm gonna have sons, but my first son, he's probably gonna be around there. Maybe my second son, Masai, right? Yes, I have all my sons' names, right? So that's what 10 years is probably looking like. We're gonna have the wifey and we just gonna be dominating, right? So great question, Sam. And then you have another question, which you're so annoying, man. The Sam Corin, I'm gonna post it on here so that people see how annoying you are. The second question she asked is, and how can I fit into all that, right? With the little, devil face or whatever. But, Sam, you my creative director, so you always gonna have some influence, right? So when we flying out to LA, you gonna have to be able to set up the venues, make sure everything is straight, just give me that creative, genius that you always give to me. So that's how you gonna fit in, all right? So now we are at the point of the episode that you all have been waiting for, right? Our $100 giveaway. So I appreciate you guys for participating. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna have Pretty Hand hand me, the contestant. So Pretty Hand, hand me the first contestant. Thank you, Pretty Hand. First contestant, 750 or above. Shout out to you. Who's our next contestant? Fresh Prince Boogie. And then our third contestant is Machiavelli. All right. So we're gonna mix them all up, right? Pretty Hand, I want you to pick out the winner. Shake that thing up, okay? All right, and let's see what we got. I ain't gonna look. All right, thank you, Pretty Hand. You gave me 2. Try it again. We live, no cuts. Let's go. All right, thank you, Pretty Hand. Boom, okay. 750 or above, you are the winner of the $100 gift card. Definitely hit me up in the DMs. Send me your address where I can send you the $100. Appreciate you guys showing love, as always, for our Kobe episode. And as always, you guys know to dominate, right? You guys know to dent the universe. And you guys know to tune in to Reality TV, people. That's the only place you need to be. You understand me? All right, peace.